Don't try, you're disappearing now. No, I won't stand for that. One chance is all you get. Before you get the axe, try your disappearing trick. I won't put up with it. I know you think you're quick, but I'm quicker.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. I'm Maddie, and today's top story highlights our golf team with some updates. Madison Perry dropped by a few days ago to visit. Mr. Lewis caught up with her for some valuable tips for students getting ready to head to college.
All right, here with a big college girl, Madison, and tell everybody where you're going to college.
University of Tennessee at Martin.
At Martin, okay, and you had a tip for everybody who is watching this in the building right now.
Take the dual credit classes, guys. It really pays off. I'm a semester ahead of everybody else.
Yes, and the dual credit classes are easy in comparison to some of the ones that you're going to have to take on campus.
Yeah, especially the math classes and the English classes and the science, because you're going to take like a math lab and stuff with it, and that's like extra hours. Sometimes it goes like 3 hours long, so take that here.
All right, tell us a few other tips about college. First of all, what have you liked about college?
I like the people there. The campus is nice.
The freedom.
Yeah, that too, guys.
Right, and then tell us something you have not liked as much about college.
You're going to meet a lot of people there that you realize is not raised the same. I mean, you realize that in high school too, but it's on a different level at college. Like, them people is disgusting.
So you're saying that you have to learn how to get along with other people that you don't necessarily agree with or like?
Yeah, especially if you have a communal bathroom. I pray for y'all because that's disgusting. And especially if they have a pet, pray for y'all too because that's outrageous. But
all right, besides taking as many dual credit classes as possible, what are 2 things that you would tell everybody to be prepared for college, or things to work towards so that they can have a better experience at college?
Well, one thing I'll say, bring a lot of food, guys, because you're not going to always want to leave your dorm. Also, bring medicine. You get sick really easily. Like, a lot of people were sick that first week. I also would say you don't need like all that notebook paper, like, what all stuff you brought to high school. You're not going to need all that, like, minimize that.
So what are the resources that you need the most in college?
Well, you use a laptop a lot, pencils, because sometimes you might have to take a paper test, but I would say bring a notebook or 2, but don't bring like 5 notebooks and 5 big packs of notebook paper because that's just going to go to waste.
Hey guys, it's Coach Allard. The golf season unfortunately came to an end. I got sick with some kind of a sinus infection, so we couldn't play on Tuesday in the district tournament due to the ACT, which is more important than golf. Only one player, Logan Reeves, was able to play in the county match on Thursday, and he played valiantly. He reminds me of a young John Daly. He grips it and rips it, and he just has fun, and that's what I want. So, golf tryouts are going to be in the spring. I don't know yet. Depends on my softball schedule, but they're going to be in the spring. But I want kids that want to play golf. I want kids that can be left alone on a hole, and that we can go and they can behave, and there's no problems. There's no issues. So listen. So if you know people that want to play golf, it's not like miniature golf. It's golf. So if you know people that want to play golf, let me know. Teachers, if you have any golf clubs in your house that are collecting dust, let me know, because I could use some more sets of clubs. End of message.
Welcome back to another Choose a Career episode. Today I'm here with Hannah Owinga, and she works for the DeSoto County government, correct?
Correct.
All right, where's your office?
My office is at the admin building at 365 Loescher over there in Hernando, and I'm on the 3rd floor in the finance department.
Okay, now there are lots and lots and lots of different career opportunities and jobs within the government hierarchy. So why don't you tell us some of the options that students could have post high school?
Absolutely. There's a number of different ways you could go. We have the animal shelter, we have the road department, there could be engineers, there could be plumbers, there could be any other trades like that, HVAC, accounting, any of those things. It's the limits are endless.
So the government doesn't really contract out a lot of those jobs. They just hire them in-house.
Absolutely.
Okay, so obviously all the different trades, which we've talked about here at length in other episodes, they hire those directly. But you said that there's also opportunities for students who may not have training who just want a job post-high school.
Absolutely. There's tons of opportunities for that. Again, we have the animal shelter. We do have some opportunities at the sheriff's department. Even at emergency services, there's a number of different departments, depending on what your interest is, whether it's law enforcement or rescue or just simply helping the puppies and the cats there at the animal shelter to choose from.
And lots of clerical positions, I would assume.
Absolutely.
Because there's an office for everything.
Everything.
So what is your job? What do you do?
I'm there in the finance department. I am grants, and again, that's a component of the accounting office. And so I handle all of the free money that comes to the county.
Right.
I do have a journalism background, so I write all the grants, and then once we actually win, because it was so persuasive,
That's right.
then I manage those dollars for the county.
Now, there's probably 90% of the students who you say the word grant and they have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes. So I would say a grant is a number of dollars where there's an opportunity available, usually through the federal government or private, where they have a need and we communicate that need through a persuasive argument, paragraph, what have you. And if they feel as though that it can be helpful, then we get awarded those dollars with little to no strings attached.
Right.
And then we push those out, and I manage those dollars and send all the reporting in for that.
I'll give you another example, students. A lot of private corporations, I'll give you a really good example, Walmart. They're looking to cut down on how much taxes they're paying the federal government.
Yes.
And so one way they'll do that is they'll say, we will give out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of money to good causes. But the way you get that money is you apply for a grant that they've established and you tell them in written form why you need $50,000 for a project that you're doing here at school or in your community. If they like what they read, they award the grant. Is that a good way to explain it?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, and she said strings attached because obviously there's lots of legal ramifications around many of these grants. You can't apply for a grant and then go take your family out to eat.
No.
That's illegal. So what typically when you apply for a grant, you have to follow to the letter of the law exactly what you wrote that you're going to spend that money on. And in most cases, you actually have to send the money back that you don't use if it comes in under budget.
Absolutely. I think a great example of that, one of the fun projects that we've done lately with some grant dollars would be our Agri Ed Center.
Yes.
That was a fun project, so there was a lot of writing that went into that for us to do some fun things. The trails, the arena.
So I didn't realize a lot of, I was wondering how we got such a great project off the ground. I didn't realize a lot of that was grant. So
Yes.
was that partly you?
Yes.
Let's give her a pat on the back because
Yes.
that thing is incredible. In fact, I'm gonna go over there. I want to go over there. I may need to talk to you about that and take some video and show the students
Yes.
because it's a great facility and
Yes.
it's just right down the road here.
Absolutely is. Great venue. A lot of great work goes there. There's some nonprofits, the extension office is there. We have some great partnerships. It's fantastic. We have some more going in there. We have some pending grants. So there will be some activities going in there as well. But it was definitely a joint project.
Okay.
That we're really proud of.
Our career coach is right off camera. She's going to be a little bit incensed if I don't mention what the scale of salaries are. I'm assuming because there's so many different types of jobs that the salaries are probably all over the place.
Yeah.
But what could someone potentially start at, say, a clerical job with the DeSoto County government and expect to start at pay scale wise?
I would say clerical would begin around $16 an hour,
Okay.
and then definitely grow for there. There's definitely room for opportunity and growth. There's so many different ways that you could take it depending on what your interests grow into be once you start.
Right. And also because it's a government job, there's pretty good benefits.
Absolutely.
That's one thing about working for the government. You typically have a pension system set up of some sort, and then obviously health care and all of that, which I know many of you students don't seem to care about those benefits or the idea of the benefits at all. But trust me, as you get older, you will come to find how amazing
Yes.
a good benefit package can be. If you had some advice for our students, what would that be?
I would say think outside the box. There are no ceilings, especially somewhere like the county or local government. You just find what you're good at, find a place, and then go from there. My journey to grants was very unconventional. I did not apply for the position. I actually was interested in something else and became good at something and landed there, and found some great folks, and I've been growing my skills from there. So
Yes.
think outside the box, find what you're good at, and grow from there.
Yes, and always be making connections and building
Yes.
relationships with people around you, because those people will tend to put you in a better position in the
Yes.
future.
Yes.
Show up on time.
Yes.
Show up on time and do a great job. And I think that's some good advice for everybody.
Absolutely.
This week's feature vocabulary words are consecutive, contour, and contract. Consecutive, following continuously in unbroken or logical sequence. Contour, an outline, especially one representing or bounding the shape or form of something. Contract, decrease in size, number, or range.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a great day.